This is as close as we can get to Southern California's
Turnout what's
so-called
being
Mountain
called
Fire,
biblical flooding
exploding
across Colorado.
The people overseeing the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant have another problem on their hands. Officials with Tokyo Electric Power Company say the levels of radioactivity are monitoring down in a storage tank. More than 300 tons of highly radioactive water leaked last month out of the storage tank. The water is thought to have seeped into the soil. Managers have assigned more monitors to check for radioactive materials in groundwater near the tank. They say the level of tritium at one of the wells.
I speak unto thee this day, and I say, if the ones who are my people would accept the challenges, would accept the things that I desire and require of them, so would they find their lives to be exciting in me. But I say, because my people put me off, they procrastinate, they justify disobedience and refuse to walk in what it is that I have for them, then I say they grow weary, they grow bored, and they complain continually. But I say the problem does not lie with me, but the problem is with my own people, who refuse to accept and take the challenges that I put before them. Now I say you are living in a time when many have strayed away. I say they have invented their own way, and I say they are loving it so. But I say the truth of it is they are dead, they are dull, they are stagnated, they bring forth nothing at all. And I say it is because they would not pay heed to me nor obey me. Now I say, if it is me, the living God, that you will be serving, then it is me that you must obey. That is, it is me that you must follow after, seek to please, and walk uprightly in. For I say it is me, the living God, who is ever available unto the ones who are mine. And it is me, the living God, who is ever available to bring forth the ones who will keep their focus, their vision upon me. Now I say you are living in a time of dreariness and weariness. You are living in a time of great worldliness and ungodliness. And why is it so? I say it is basically the fault of the ones claiming to be my people, because they have failed to keep their first estate. That is, they have failed to walk in the truth, the light, the strength that I, the living God, would have given unto them. And I say they have chosen to invent their own ways. And I say in the invention of the same they brought forth nothing but death. Now I say, if you look at the land, if you look at the nation, if you look at the people, what do you see? I say that you see the covering of death, you see the covering of despair, and you see the covering of lies. And I say it is because the ones who were meant to keep covering of truth upon the land have failed to do so. And I say that the ones who claim they love me, they serve me, they obey me, are far from me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do know exactly what it is that a man, a woman will do, and what it is that they do not do. And I say, if they do not choose to walk uprightly in me, then they are not well-pleasing unto me. But I say, if they choose to stray away, to go in the way of fools, and be ever vexed in the same, then I say they will know the torments of the same. But I say, if a man will choose to walk uprightly in me, then I say that he will have peace in me. And I say that he will find that I, the living God, do put the challenges, that I do indeed put the requirements upon him that will cause his life to be exciting in me. But I say, where a man is resisting me and wanting his own way, then I say that he brings in the dullness, the deadness of the same. And I say that he will grow dull, stagnated, and full of his own constipation, because he has refused to flow with me. That is, he has refused what it is that I, the living God, desired of him. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do offer unto thee the way that is my truth, the way that is my light, and the way that is my mercy. And I say you are meant to be accepting of my way, ever made glad for the same. And I say you are meant to be ever purpose, directed and corrected by me, the one true God who is caring for thee. For I say it is me, the living God, and me alone, who will bless thee with all spiritual blessings as you continue in obedience unto me. But I say, if you refuse to walk uprightly in me, if you refuse to be coming forth, if you refuse to be ever strengthened, what do? I say that you take yourself down into a wallow of mire, and there you remain. Now I say this day, when you look upon the land, the nation that you are in, What is it that you see on every hand? I say you see the throes of death, discouragement, and despair, and I say it is because men have departed from me. I say they are under the wrath of their own refusal, in the sense that I, the living God, have every right to put wrath upon them because they have refused to walk in me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, never ever intended that you would be found under the wrath, but rather under my mercy. That is, I've intended that you would be uplifted, coming forth, directed, guided, and instructed by me. And I say that I've intended that you would be partakers of what it is that I, the living God, do intend and provide, for yes, indeed, you are mine. And I say, if it is me that you will be looking unto, believing and trusting, you are brought forth in my way. But I say, if you turn aside from me and go a-whoring after the ways of the heathen, I say you will be found as a fool. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do call thee to walk uprightly. I say that I call thee to walk circumspectly, and I say that I call thee to be ever thankful unto me. That is, I call thee to be made glad for the privilege of truth and light that is given unto thee day by day. And I say that I call thee to be ever purpose directed and guided forth, for it is me, the living God, who promises the same unto those who walk uprightly. But I say, if the ones who claim they are mine have eyes full of adultery, and their lips are full of falsehood, yes, they pay for the same. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do test and try my people to see who it is that they love. And I say, if it is me that you are loving and serving, if it is me that you seek to please and obey, you are ever guided in my way. But I say, if you are seeking for your own proud ways, your own estate, and seeking to be pleasing only to self, what do? I say you take yourself in a way that is indeed displeasing unto me. Now I say this day, when you look upon what it is that I, the living God, do have for thee, I say it is the way of my life. And I say, if you walk in that way, then you will be ever strengthened in me. But I say, if you are deviating from all that I offer, all that I give unto thee, what do? I say, you take yourself in that which I've never intended for thee. Now I say this day that I, the living God, have called thee to walk uprightly. I say that I've called thee to be coming forth ever made glad in me. And I say that I've called thee to be thankful that you can indeed be a partaker of all that I give thee day by day. I say that I've called thee to be thankful that you can indeed be given the truth, the light, the mercy, and the peace of who I am. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed all righteousness, truth, mercy, hope, and the peace provided for thee. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to the weariness, the dreariness of your own way, but I say that I call thee to be united unto me. That is, I call thee to be ever thankful that I am the one who is ever available to guide thee in life. And I say that I call thee to be thankful that I am the one who gives to thee the truth and the light upon the path, that you can indeed be made glad always. For I say that I, the living God, do not intend my people to be dead in trespasses and sins because they have resisted me. But I say that I intend my people to be full of the life, the vigor, the strength, the excitement that comes to those who are truly following me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do offer the challenges daily unto thee, walk in the same. That is, be made glad, ever thankful that you are given the light upon thy path. I say, be made glad, ever thankful that you are given the truth and the strength and the mercy that can only be brought through me. For I say, it is me, the living God, and me alone, who will direct and guide thee in the way of my life. That is, you are not meant to take up the ways of falsehood, the ways of pretension, and the ways of harlotry that have taken over the so-called church. But I say you are meant to keep in union with me, ever being directed and guided by me. For I say it is me, the living God, who does indeed look and long for people who will be obedient unto me. That is, not begrudging that obedience, but rather willingly subjecting themselves unto me to be guided in my way. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do intentionally purpose thee to bear much fruit in me. that is to be coming forth uplifted, made glad, ever directed and guided in my way. And I say it is me, the living God, who does intention thee to be ever thankful, that it is me you are privileged to love, to serve and obey. For I say, if you will indeed keep clear in your focus, your vision, you will be ever guided by me. And yes, you will be given the abundance of truth, the abundance of light, and the mercies that are only to be found through me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do set before thee the way that is truth and light, the way that is mercy and hope, and the way that is peace provided. I say, therefore, be coming forth in that way, ever rejoicing in me. For I say that I, the living God, do not call thee to behave as fools, to walk afar off, and to be ever estranged from me. But I say that I call thee to know what it is to be made glad, to be under the privilege of my direction unto thee. Now I say this day, when you look upon what it is that the world would offer, I say it is nothing but destitution and despair. And I say, for all of the lies, the delusions, and the allusions to greatness, it is not there at all. For I say, when the course is finished and a man will stand before me, I say the fool who has chased the world will have nothing at all, except the condemnation of his own soul. Now I say this day, be ever facing the challenges that I, the living God, do put before thee, and be thankful for the same. That is, that you can be uplifted, brought forth, guided, directed, and corrected by me. That you can indeed be given the light upon the path and the truth that I give thee day by day. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed the righteousness. It is me, the living God, who is indeed the mercy and the way intended for my own. I say that I, the living God, do not call my people to give way to the love, the promotion of self, or even to self-pity. For I say that all of those forces of self are nothing but destruction and will lead a man far from me. But I say that I call my people to be thankful, to be uplifted in that which I give them, which is the truth and the light upon the path. And I say that I call my people to be thankful that they can indeed come forth in me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, am the one who is ever present unto thee, and I say that I guide thee forth in my life. And I say, when it is me that you will continue believing, it is of me that you will be receiving day by day. And when it is me that you will partake of time and again, I say that I give thee endless mercy. And I say it is me, the living God, who will prove to be all that you ever have need of, as you keep yourself consecrated to me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to feed off the world and the vanities of the same, and grow twisted in your thinking towards me. But I say that I call thee to be ever single in your vision, that is, keeping the attitude of gratitude always towards me. For I say it is me, the living God, who desires to bless thee with all spiritual blessings and the mercies that I provide. And it is me, the living God, who desires and delights to uplift thee and bring thee forth. Now I say this day, when you look upon what I do for thee, I say it is indeed incredible, remarkable, and glorious, because it comes of me. And I say, if you really consider what a good way that I, the living God, have prepared, I say, walk in the same. That is, do not be deviating from the truth, the light, the strength that I offer, but I say, be ever purposed in me. That is, be thankful to be brought forth in that which I give thee, which is the truth, the light, the strength, and the mercy day by day. Now I say this day that I, the living God, never called my people to be stubborn, proud, and resistant against me, not at all. But I say that I've called my people to be ever willing to accept the challenges that I put before them and walk in the same. Now I say, consider where you behave as a bull, where you behave as a pig, where you behave in stubbornness and pride against me. Why is it so? I say it is because you are giving way to self rather than denying the same. I say this day, do not be belligerent in your outlook, but I say be in subjectivity unto me, because it is me, the living God, you are meant to please. And yes, you are meant to be coming forth ever made glad for the privilege to love, to serve, to obey, and be guided in my way. For I say it is me, the living God, who is the truth, the light, the mercy, the hope, and the peace provided for my own. I say, give thanks, give praise.